Hey guys, let's talk about habits. You have to pick up the right habits and break up the bad ones so you can actually make good use of the time you have and actually succeed in something you want to do. I've been thinking about this a lot and I realized that I picked up so many bad habits and some good habits this year. Some of them are like I started working out daily, I go for walks, mindfulness, journaling, and some other things. Bad habits, scrolling social media, doom scrolling. My attention span reduced drastically. I couldn't even think, I couldn't even read books like I used to. And it got bad at a point, you know. I watch motivational videos so I can get my head back in the game. Like, oh, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this. And look at me, I'm like, yeah, I can do this. I think I can do this. You know, it affected me to an extent and it made me addicted to my smartphone. And the worst one is the fact that I procrastinate a lot. I have something to do, I say I'll do it later, or I'm I don't feel like doing it. So all these bad habits compound and to dethrone your good habits if you give it the chance. Some days I have so much work to do, I forget to go on walks. You know how bad that is? I forget to journal or meditate or something. It's important to find that balance on how you can make good habits keep increasing and reduce the bad habits. And now, looking at the way forward, what can we do to make sure we don't fall into the same trap we fell into this year and move forward, coming forward? Rhymes, bro, rhymes. And the trick to balancing both parties is by having systems. I learned this from Atomic Habits. I can't remember the quote, but it's something in the lines of understand your cues, what affects you to pick up the bad habits, and what cues you want to build up to pick up the good habits. So when I was learning German language a while back, I stopped bad habits. Exactly by 7 o'clock when my alarm rings, I pick up the podcast I'm listening to, try to understand the language and so much more. Of course, something came up and I stopped doing that, but I'll pick it up again. But what I'm trying to say here is that if you have cues, so a bad habit can be like, oh, I'm supposed to do work, but my laptop is hanging. What should I do instead? Instead of opening YouTube, you can read a book, you can cook something. And the funny thing is, I never thought I'd be in a situation where my willpower wasn't strong enough to stop myself from doing something. I told myself I'll not open YouTube again, but instead, I put it on focus mode. I couldn't open YouTube, but I went on Chrome to use YouTube. Think about it. I went on Chrome to use YouTube because I couldn't use YouTube on my smartphone. So if I rely on my willpower alone, it's going to be so hard to actually achieve anything because willpower, like, oh God, it will just fuck up at some point. So you have to rely on systems, rely on processes and cues and so much more from Atomic Habits. If you read Atomic Habits, you get what I'm trying to say. And if you don't, maybe I'll make a recap video or big review video on it soon. Tell me if you want that. Anyways, I went on YouTube, I watched videos on how to create systems in Notion and some other things. I even saw some people's own and I implemented it in my own and just mixed some things together and made what works for me. And now I created a system in Notion, which I'm going to share with you all for free in the description below. Check it out. It concludes habit trackers, priority trackers, weekly trackers, and so much other things. It even has a walkthrough video, so it will help you if you're not new to Notion and to tell you, okay, this is what this does, this is how you do it, and so much more. Even a place where you can reflect and think of what you've done so far, so you can improve going forward. And it's going to be free. Check it out, link in the description. So just to reiterate all of this, if you're battling with addiction or procrastination or some sort of bad habits, it starts with being aware of the problem. What the problem is, for me, it was smartphone addiction, my productivity went low, time management issues, and being aware of it. Now, the second thing is setting cues and systems in place so you won't do it again. So, what is the cue? If I pick up my smartphone, I should carry a book instead. If I open YouTube, I should go away and read my book. Or, like, set something, replace something better. So, instead of picking something, I'll drink water. Yeah, no fun again. Instead of doing something, do the other thing, you know. So it would rewire your brain. If I see my smartphone, I'll drink water. If I see Twitter, I'll drink water. If I see YouTube, I'll go for a run or do push-ups, you know. Just like rewire your brain to make sure that you do the hard things and stop doing the bad things, you know. Things that'll make you get better instead of things that'll make you go worse. 3, you design your environment to make it easier for you. So for me now, what I did earlier was using focus mode. Like focus mode, you can add apps that won't disturb you for a specific time period. So for me now, from 7 o'clock in the morning to like 5 p.m., I use focus mode on all social media apps, even WhatsApp and WhatsApp business. I only use WhatsApp on my laptop so I can talk with clients and the likes. But all in all, I think it's helping. Although I still find a way around not listening to my phone and doing something else, But it starts somewhere and you get better at it. I'm just saying what works for me and what worked for me and what will work for me, hopefully. And if any changes are made, I will make an update video telling you what's working for me now and maybe if you can implement it. That's even true. I have a weekly newsletter where I share what I learned that week, resources, tips, and so much more. So you all can learn. So check the description below and subscribe for free. No payments. It's all free, bro. Free. And just remind yourself, success doesn't happen overnight. You also understand that it's going to take a while. So if you're trying to stop an habit and you keep coming back to it, understand that yeah, I'm not dumb. That is a process and it takes time. So when you see yourself with the phone and you're scrolling, like, oh, remember, put it down, and next time you'll not fight again. But if you see yourself cutting it again, understand that it's a process and you keep reminding yourself again and again and again till you finally drop that habit. I even made a newsletter issue in September a while back talking about how when I read Atomic Habits and how to build and break habits, build good habits and break bad habits. I'll leave it in the description below so you can check that out. So I'm sure you find that helpful. Keeping that in mind, it will help you start off the year great. So today is 31st of December and it's very, very possible I'll upload this video today. So start today. Download the tracker, use it on Notion, see how best you can use it, put your priority list and get going. Just get going. Don't wait for the right time. Don't wait for anything to start working out before you start to make that decision where you want to move forward with life. And I assure you, 2023 is going to be a great year. So far, you do the work. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.